Oh yeah. All right, testing. Can you hear me, Robert?
I can hear you just fine.
Yes, sir. We are in business.
We are ready to rock and roll.
All right, let me know when we're good to go. All righty. Live now, it looks like. I think they can hear us, right? All right, everybody. Stream Deck's all set up already? Okay. What about the webcam?
Webcam, you just push sorry, I didn't put it. I'll get the webcam.
Okay.
This is for replay.
Replays. Okay. Ooh, we getting fancy in here. All right.
Uh-oh.
We got now. So, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. This is day 2 of the United States X-Ball League. We have Division 4 today, and we are starting out with 4 very competitive teams that we think are going to be making appearances later on in the playoffs. So, coming onto the field right now, we have Elite coming out of Lubbock, taking on Austin Notorious D4 out of Outlaw Paintball.
Yeah, and Elise being coached today by Colt Roberts, who was reffing yesterday but has stepped into the coaching role today. So look for them to play a more aggressive style than what we're used to.
So Division 4, how that differs from D5, there's 12 minutes on the clock, I believe, instead of 10 minutes. Still race to 4, meaning the first team to score 4 points will win the match. And regardless of how much time is left, it could be a 4-0, it could be 4-3 with lots of time left. The match is over once one team scores 4 points. So, coming on the left-hand side of the field, and let's see if we can get that center cam back up. I don't know how to push it to live. Is that button? I don't think the button's here to push it to live. Okay.
20 seconds.
And do we have the center cam up yet? No? Okay. So, right now on the far side of the field on your screen, we have Austin Notorious D4. They went on a tear this year. They won the first 4 events in a row. First 2 Bunker Fests, the first USXBL and NXL Round Rock. Let's see how they do this field. Oh, no, and they get 1 player late to the box, so they're starting with 4 in the first point of the match. Not looking good.
But Elite's already in Snake 2. They got there on the break while Notorious is still in the pocket.
Oh, man, that is unacceptable to not have 5 people ready to go on the box if you're for your first point, especially if you're the first point of the day. You got no chaos. You're able to just immediately get into your pits. But Notorious still playing the aggressors. You got Gio Cardiel, the boogeyman, who is back-to-back-to-back MVP player of the USXBL and the first Bunker Fest. And I believe the NXL as well. So I believe he has 3 MVP awards on his belt this year.
He does. And he has a nickname of the Boogeyman for a reason. People are afraid of him.
So Gio matched up in the Snake with Elite. Again, coming out of Lubbock, like you said, coached by Colt Roberts for this event. Their previous results, they got a 6th place at the first event, and then they didn't play the second event. So this is their second time, but they went 2-1 in the prelims. They only had 3 prelim games in the first event, and they actually got knocked out in the quarterfinals by Austin Notorious. So this is a bit of a rematch. This is the last team that they played in USXBL and the first team that they're playing today.
Yeah, it is. And Austin Notorious is bumped out to the Snake outside bunker, and Elite's looking to make that move, but it's a little late now, and he's being shut down.
Oh, and Elite losing their player off of the Dorito side, another player off of the Dorito side, so suddenly Notorious, despite starting with 4 at this point, they have the body.
50 Snake trying to put pressure on Elite's S2.
And what you're seeing at this division with these very good teams is that despite Gio being in the 50 Snake, Elite is not panicking. They're still staying on their jobs. They have that Dorito side wing looking on the crossroom, trying to get that inside shot. But the Snake corner, he is still staying dedicated on his job because he knows that the Dorito 4 is hot, and I believe that's LD McCoy for Austin Notorious.
Yeah, he's up in the 4 and looking to make a move, but now he's turning on the inside. Again, the boogeyman's playing inside, outside, trying to get a shot on the wing, and he may do it right here.
Oh, and he clips that Dorito side wing player. So now the Dorito side's completely blown. Look for LD McCoy to close it down the Dorito side now.
Yeah, I think Elite's down to just 2 players. And
yep, and there it is.
Goes,
LD shoots the snake player in the back, and Elite towels it.
Yeah, Colt Roberts is going to take the Ryan Brand theory. He's going to towel it early. We won't see some of that stuff like we saw yesterday where the clock just keeps burning and burning.
Yeah, Colt Roberts is definitely going to be the most experienced player and coach here at this event. You saw Notorious, despite starting with 4, getting that bad start on the box, Chris Munoz not able to get on the box in time. The other 4 players, Aaron Hitchcock, Brian Silva, Gio Cardiel, and LD McCoy, were able to just play perfect paintball there, not dropping a single body after the break.
That was very impressive, not dropping a body, getting into the spots, and then playing the aggressor. It was really – Elite made them on the break, got the most to land, but they just couldn't make anything happen out of it.
Looks like the scoreboard is frozen on us. So while we're getting the scoreboard fixed up, we have the Dragoons taking on Ruthless. Dragoons and Ruthless play each other very often here at X Factor Paintball Park, so a bit of a grudge match here. Dragoons are the first to drop. You see, Ruthless style is they have very, very good guns off of the break, but you'll usually see them break pretty pocket as a result. But they do get the kill out of the Dorito side, which is the biggest lane off the break from the back center.
And Ruthless is in the snake. Oh, but the
Dragoons. The Dragoons double fill the snake at the same time, but they immediately say, you know what? Not the end of the world. We're going to figure out who's going to be on what job. And you got Anthony Bosmans, who's the captain of Dragoons, playing the aggressor here and making moves down the snake. Meanwhile, look at Ruthless. All 5 of their guns are looking to rid away. Anthony has no pressure on him right now.
Now Ruthless Dorito is starting to look cross, but he's going to try to cover the gap.
Oh, it's a little bit too little too late. Anthony's already in a position to attack.
Yeah, they've let him bump to the outside snake. I don't know if – and again, now he's free. Everybody's looking Doritos again for Ruthless.
Yep, and you've got Brandon Summers over here in the snake side wing in the red jersey. He's trying to pop the top to just try to get a little bit of pressure, keep Anthony in check. And now Brandon makes the move, but he's still looking to read away. They really need to flip the body over to the snake side.
And Ruthless loses their first player.
Yeah, and that's Aaron Friedman coming out of the Dorito corner, coming over from Houston, used to play for the Sharks organization, guesting with Ruthless for this event.
Oh, and look at here. The Dragoons are in the 50, but they're crawling on the inside, crawling behind that snake beam. They're going to try to pop up.
Yeah, and yesterday we didn't really see too many players play the inside snake 50. The better move should be to play the outside, but Anthony trying to see what angles he can work from that inside snake 50.
You hear Ruthless now out there screaming the red alert. There's somebody right up on him. They don't know where exactly, but he knows he's in there somewhere.
Yeah, so in the snake for Ruthless, you have Brandon Summers in the snake 1, and in front of him you have Dennis Britton in that green number green jersey for Ruthless. Oh, but Brandon and Anthony trade out. Anthony gets a shot on Brandon, but Brandon makes sure he does damage control, though. So now Dennis is going to go heads up, but he has no idea what's in front of him.
No, but the Snake 2 player bumps out to the outside, just immediately trying to fill back for the dead Dragoon player.
So now it's a 3-on-3, but John Otremba gets shot out of the back center by the Snake player number 18. Or sorry, is that? I think that's number 18.
Watching, he's fixing the launch.
No, that's number 8. Jeremy Benavides gets the trade out with Dennis Britton. So now it is a 1-on-2 situation. Dragoons are up a body, and the last player for Ruthless is Brandon Rath, also a former Houston Sharks player in that Dorito 1. Meanwhile, for the Dragoons, you've got Garrett Gamboa going down the Dorito side, see if he's going to close it out. And right behind him, you have number 42, Braylon Moreno.
Yeah, but Brandon's going to the Dorito side as well. He's going to go ahead and give the Ruthless player a chance to hold him down with just one lane, one side.
And, y'all, I know that the scoreboard is frozen on y'all's screen right now. We have 8 minutes and 48 seconds left. This is the very first point of the match. And you see Braylon Moreno very smartly splitting the field, coming back towards the snake sides. Oh, but he gets caught by Brandon Rath. So now it's a 1-on-1 between Garrett Gamboa and Brandon Rath for SA Ruthless.
It is 1-on-1.
But they both know where each other are. Garrett should have the better bunker to play. You generally don't want to be in these bigger bunkers if you can avoid it in one-on-one situations just because it's more difficult for you to be able to play both sides of the bunker. Oh, and Brandon
Oh, he
just keeps his gun rolling and stays dominant, wins the 1-on-2, turns it around for SA Ruthless.
And again, there's a quick towel. We're going to reset
Okay,
the camera
y'all,
real
so
quick.
we're gonna reset here. The stream might go down just for a quick second, but we will be right back.
And the Ruthless player hopper dumps as he runs off the field.
All right, let me know when we're back up. Yep. Thank you, sir.
Getting super pastry deliveries this morning.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, that's not for the personal shout-outs, i.e. a bribe, right? All right, just because I asked that question.
All right, so we might be back. So, still resetting, got it.
10 seconds.
Austin Notorious actually getting 5 people to the box this time.
Yeah.
Oh, Elite getting a little bit of a slow start off the break, and it's a 5-on-5 breakout. Elite doing a delay out of the back center, and then completely abandoning the back center. They know they need to get out of that bunker early. Oh, but they lose their Snake Tower to a good gunfight and wrap by Chris. But they lose their Snake Tower to a good gunfight and wrap by Chris.